Hi everybody, this is Donnie. I'm back today to plan in my B6 insert by Jesenia Printables. Oh yes, Jesenia Printables on Etsy. I am using a week on 4 pages. Actually, I think she calls it a week on 3 pages plus notes. I have already whited out all the dates, all the headers, all the days, and getting it ready so that I can just start laying stickers in it. Today I'm going to use, I have my Antoinette out still because I'm still using a lot of purple right now. I'm going to be using either one or the other of these little clips. These are from the Creative Bee on Etsy. I have just received some more from her shop. Y'all really have to have a look at these. I just showed them on Instagram. They are gorgeous. Can we just take a second to go, wow, aren't they cute? Anyway, and I also got this big one here. So just want to show those real quick. I'm also going to be using some washi tape. Some of these I'll tell you exactly where they're from, and some of these right here I cannot tell you. These little ones are from Amazon. I know that for sure. But the 2 big ones I am not for sure. If you're interested in the Amazon ones, the link is below. So I'm sorry. I got these in bulk in a lot. And this particular one right here that I think I'm probably going to use in this kit, I don't remember, or I don't know, or have the availability of knowing where it's actually from. This one I think was from Peachy Cheap, but don't quote me on that. I think it was. And these 2 I brought out. I might use, I might not. The pink one, everybody's familiar with the bows, the big bows. These are from Simply Gilded. This one is. And this one is from a little shop called Pack a Post. So, don't know if I'm going to be using those. I've brought out all of my silver stickers that I've made. I used my Silhouette machine and Silhouette Studio, and I created quite a few silver foil stickers that I've really been enjoying using. I'm going to set these to the side. And I've also got a kit that I printed out. This kit is a no-name kit. No, I'm kidding. I did print it out from, I want to say this one is from Katka Crea. I'll put for sure the link below so that y'all will know where the kit is from. Sometimes I write it down. If they don't, I do. There it is, Katka Crea. I am pretty sure that's it. And I'll write it below so you'll know for sure. I try to remember to do that on printables that don't have their name on it, just so I can tell other people. Anyway, I'm going to set that one aside. Some more washi strips. These are some foiled headers that I've made along the way. Some of my first tries, and this one's not really good. I probably used my, it was before I got my mink machine. And if you don't have a mink machine and you want to foil your own stuff, I do highly recommend a mink, M-I-N-C machine for that. Other stickers in purple, and then I have all my silver set out of my headers and all the other little washi tapes and stuff that I've made with the silver. And I definitely want to use a lot of this because I want to bling it up this week. I'm going to set these aside, and then I'm going to get started. Like I said, I have already gotten the lines whited out. I use just a real easy to use, if I can find it, mono correction tape that just kind of rolls out as if it was an adhesive, but it's really not. And just an FYI, if y'all have this particular one that has this gray thing at the end, it's to protect the end from getting snagged in your bags. So just thought I'd throw that in there. Hopefully I won't need that anymore. This is the last week I'll be planning in this planner. I have had a blast. Seriously, I have had so much fun working with this little book. I have already printed out another one. I have it ready to go right here for next month, the next month or two. What I do though is I reuse the one I have, because I think the next time I order, I'm actually going to order it without the pink notes. Same setup, just without the pink. So I made it, just reprinted the same thing, and it works really well because every single day it gets covered anyway. So this was last week. I have it. See, I didn't even use the notes section on this thing, but I think because I'll stick that back there, all I'm going to be working with is these pages here and here. I'm going to take out the middle of my book and just use it like this. The first thing, of course, I want to do is to figure out my washi. So let me see what I have. I do have 2 full washi strips here and here. And she also has added some strips of glitter. So I'm going to actually start with those on the bottom. And to make it all the way across 2 pages, I'm going to be cutting it in half. And to do that, I'm just seriously going to eyeball it. I'm going to use my Erin Condren ruler that comes with those planners and eyeball this. And then slice it in half with the slice tool. And it is this little green thing. I have an old one. The newer ones, by the way, have a mark down here. I added that black mark. The newer ones have that a little mark right there to show you which side is up. And of course that's very helpful. I wish mine had a little green mark, but a black mark works just as well. And I keep moving that. Okay, let's see if I can cut this without moving the ruler. And I'm going to do the same on this one. I like to be perfect, but I don't have a problem if I mess it up. I can still use it and make it work, you know what I mean? But on the first page, I definitely want to use this particular one. And I think I'm going to start at the center and move it outward from there. I may not have gotten that last little spot. It's very close though. Okay. Because I want the color. Actually, I think I'm just going to do it right in the middle. I'm going to line it up kind of toward the bottom of the page with maybe a sliver of white. And then I can do the same thing and just cut it off. That worked. So, what do we think about the news this week? I hope. I don't know. It's not a political issue. It's a person who's not supposed to be doing what he did. And he got caught. And even though I too was a huge fan, his work was excellent. I always enjoyed it. Even as a child, I was part of the Fat Albert love group. I just loved my Fat Albert show growing up. And I'm was, at the time all of this happened, waiting to hear everybody's story. And I really, really think they made the right decision. I'm highly sad. Let me put it that way. So let's just call that quits right there. I won't get into it. And then at the bottom of these 2 pages, I was going to put these. And that's real colorful. I think that's a snail. Not for sure. Don't care. He's colorful, so I'll use him. I am usually not into ladybugs and snails and critters, but if they're really cute or non-intrusive, you know, I like the colors. Let's just put it that way. I really like beautiful colors. So that's why I'm choosing this. Some of the kits, in fact, I had bought this kit along with a number of others of hers off of her Etsy shop and downloaded them, print and cut. The easiest, so easy. If you have a silhouette or a cameo portrait or whatever they are, don't know the other names, I have a cameo. But if you have one and you are really not sure about printing your own stickers, may I say, try this shop. Her prices are not only excellent, but her quality of stickers, I got that all over me, of stickers is just really exciting to me. I got more bang for my buck, I think, than I had expected. Let me put it that way, because I had really thought that these were going to not print as pretty, you know, but I was wrong. They print gorgeous. Now, I have an Epson ink, what is that called? An Epson, where you fill the ink tank, something like that, which is newer to me. I've only had it for, well, maybe a month now. And Echo Tank, that's what it's called, Echo Tank. And I love it. I have finally gotten used to using it. And the color saturation on Vivid, I had to set it to Vivid, is incredible. Just look, I mean, obviously, these are gorgeous. I used to couldn't get nice print color like this before, so I'm really excited. And I'm reprinting some of my older kits that I've bought. Okay, let's do the date headers. There they are. And I cut the sheets. They're not perfectly aligned to be able to cut them across. It doesn't bother me. I can use a full sheet if I need to. But, so that's why my dates and the date dots are all separated. I think we are fixing to go into May. Let me get the right spot in the book out. The 29th was Sunday. So Monday is going to be the 30th. And I hope I don't mess this up. Monday is the 30th. There is no 31 in April. And it looks like these are probably going to need to go over here. So I'm going to start on the 1st of May on Tuesday. I really hope that's right. I already did my Erin Condren. Let me grab it and double check, because who wants to be wrong? And the 1st is on Tuesday. Double check. Yes, it is. Okay. 1. And that covers up the W on Wednesday. One thing this doesn't do is give you a spot to actually put the numbers. I do love these colors though. I love pinks and purples and blues that are real blues. I do not like mint. I do not like aqua. And I may tell y'all the story of why. Because you're going to hear me say it frequently, so I'll just tell you real quick. As a child, I had my tonsils out in first grade. Did not remember a whole lot about that time except for the miserableness of being in that hospital and how nice the lady in the bed next to me was. My mother stayed with me as a first grader, of course. My mother stayed with me the whole entire time. And if she was not in the room with me, my dad was. Even though I had a younger brother and sister. And they needed to be cared for. So, if one was not with me, the other one was. And that room, though, I despised how ugly it was. And that's one of my first recollections of the color aqua, because the walls of that hospital were painted aqua. So, of course, I associate aqua with a bad memory because I was in pain, you know, from the surgery of having my tonsils pulled. And I had to stay in a little longer because evidently there was a complication with me after the surgery. I kept bleeding or something, and so I had to stay in longer. Anyhow, life goes forward. Around 5th grade, I'm old, y'all. I'm 54. And we had these big, huge boxes. I mean, I can't even show you how big because the camera's not going to show you. But it was a big, huge box full of these cards in all different sizes and stuff. And it looked really cool. This was our reading education, I guess, in 5th grade. It was a self-paced reading and testing module. I don't know what to call it. I did not, care at the time. I just wanted to do all the colors because it was color coded, and guess what? I got stuck on a certain color. I could not for 6 weeks get past this one color group of materials. There was like a poem. You had to write the poem down. You had to read a section. You had to do a tape with it. There was a tape, a real cassette tape. And so we had to do this and pass it at a certain point by a certain time of the year. And I just, Donnie couldn't do it. And I couldn't do it, and I couldn't do it. And I tried and tried and tried. And then the school year ended. And yeah, I probably did not make a very good grade. Let's just probably go there. Because I couldn't get past the aqua. And so aqua has been, ever since, it has been anathema to me. I don't like the color. I truly, truly don't like the color. So, the last few years with all the planner stuff, and excuse my hair, I do know that has been getting in the camera, and I'm trying really hard to remember. I've pushed my camera over a little bit further this week in hopes that I am not going to do that again. And we'll see. I may do it, and I'm sorry. I sometimes cannot see what I'm doing. With this, I'm going to actually just cut it in half and make a header out of this strip of washi. And I hope it works because I really love this tape. It is so cute. And I'm not going to rip the page, am I? Ooh, a little bit. Tiny, tiny bit. Okay. Well, I really did try to like aqua. because there was clothes that I wanted that, you know, were kind of aqua colored and all that. Now, there's other colors of blue that I absolutely adore. And I've always loved blue, real blue, just not aqua. So, it's just not perfectly straight, and I can at least try to cut that if my scissors will appear to me. I love cobalt blue. In fact, my house is decorated in cobalt blue. I have tons of blue glass. I have blue dishes. So I love blue. It's just that certain one I don't. So anyway, I'm not going to be using certain stickers and certain kits that are aqua for obvious reasons now. And now you know. So, okay, Erin Condren ruler right in front of my face. And I was born way back in the 60s, 64, and so the color schemes back then were, you know, this horrible, dirty aqua. And to me, it's dirty. It looks dirty. It looks old, worn out. It's not festive and exciting to me. I happen to like sort of kind of turquoise. Turquoise is good. This green is okay, but mint, not a fan unless it's ice cream. And so I'm real picky. I'm picky about my food too, so don't go there with me. You really don't want to know. Yeah, this is not the best idea. I should have put this out on a... Pardon me. I'm going to just go ahead and get some on here. I don't know if y'all have ever seen this done. Some smart girl somewhere along the line did this. You know, sometimes you forget what you see. And so you don't do it until sometimes it's too late. But I think I'm going to try this. I should have done that a long time ago, right, y'all? Sorry about that. I wish I had thought about it sooner. That would have been great. Ready-made headers. I love this tape. It is almost, it's not a fabric, I won't call it that, but it sure does have a, I won't even say the word texture to it. It's a feel all its own. It's not a paper, like a paper tape. It doesn't feel like that. But it is, you know, nicely adhesive on the back. And it's a nice quality. It's got a nice feel. It's more like a thin vinyl. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway. And this one I'm going to put clear across and then just cut the middle out real quick. And line it up and go. Well, now that I've told you my life history about the color aqua, I wish y'all would tell me some things you might want to know. I appreciate those of you who've been watching my videos doing so. I hope it's been fun. I mean, I'm still new to doing videos about my planning, and with all, I spent almost 6 months not making videos because I couldn't do it very well. But the plan with me's have been a huge enjoyment to me, and I appreciate everything y'all have shared. Okay, now let's hurry up and get these down. Full boxes next. Aren't they sweet? Obviously I need to put that girl right up here. She's gonna be the planner girl for this week. See if I can actually put that straight. don't want to rush this, but I am trying to do it quicker than I usually do. Always, 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 y'all, I apologize again because I have to make a video that is more than one part. Just simply because I have not figured out, cannot figure it out for the life of me, how to blend 2 or 3 videos that have like 30-minute lengths together to make one. I just can't do it. I can't figure it out. And it blows my brain how y'all so easy just make all these videos. I can't do that. I don't know what the secret is. That is my next favorite sticker. And I honestly am going to put him right up here. Just start it right there. I'm going to take it straight across. So that was a big, beautiful floral. I'm going to put this blue box next. These colors, they're so rich. I'm loving this kit. For sure one of these 3 on the back page, and maybe this one next. Make sure this is lined up. Let me share with y'all a couple of people that you may not be aware of. I bet you are, though, that I have found and have really enjoyed watching. My very favorite person to follow and watch is Cardboard Couture with Tiffany, oh my, sorry Tiffany, with Tiffany Klein. She is like super mom, honestly. I don't know how she does it. She's got a shop, an Etsy shop. She has 5 children and a husband and a full-time job as a school counselor. She's a Girl Scout leader, and she, of course, has to plan, and she does it on video, and I have just fallen in love with her family, with her work ethic. And so if y'all are wanting to find some new ones, try Cardboard Couture, Couture, Couture. And she also has an Etsy shop, same name. I've also found 2 little bow babies. I said that fast, so it's 2, the number, not number 2, but the word 2, T-W-O, 2 little bow babies. And her Etsy shop is the same name, and she sells bows. And guess what? She's got 2 little babies. These ended up being very similar, so it's not a big deal. Saturday and Sunday, and the notes page usually doesn't get a whole lot of time from me. And Jesenia, who made the printables, she pulled her inside pages out after she lays her full box so that she can she can place her full boxes on Saturday and Sunday straight and even with the previous page. So that's her idea. That was really good. But 2 little bow babies. This is a lady who has her own business with Etsy, making planner clips, bow clips, as well as bows for babies. I do not have a grandchild who's a female, though, so I'm not going to be able to use any of her baby bows, but I sure have bought a bunch of bows for my planners. So we'll see how that is when it comes in. Next, I am definitely going to use these birds. Oh, they're gorgeous. I am so tickled with this kit. It is just gorgeous. Look at those labels. Okay. I don't plan, just so y'all know, I do not plan as I go because my days are in the future. This week is in the future. And yet I need a place to go ahead and start writing my notes down and stuff. My daughter-in-law's birthday is evidently next Thursday, and I need to make sure and give her a call. Her card is in the mail. Okay, purples. a little bit of floral, kind of like a hydrangea blues, and then the birds going opposite directions. So I'm going to start with a bird. With this one, I'm going to put this one on the bottom. Is that what I want to do? Yeah. I usually put a little note to myself somewhere.